Welcome back to Reds Franchise. I know it's been a minute, but we've been busy with the main channel, and I'm sorry to leave you on such a cliffhanger as we get to the end of what has been an epic series versus the Atlanta Braves. It's going to be Hunter Greene versus Spencer Strider. A win back in Cincinnati would push us through to the World Series. A loss would send it to a crucial and critical Game 7, where the newly acquired at the trade deadline Tarek Skubal would face the lefty Max Fried. Double lefty action. Could be a fun one, but I don't want to get to that. I want to win here in Cincinnati in front of the hometown fans. Let's get into it. Hunter Greene, honestly, a little tired. Oh, because we had to use him in the last game because it went to like 17 innings. They didn't have to use Strider. I might open with Greene and turn it over to Skubal. Maybe go like 4 or 5 innings with Greene and then turn it over to Skubal if we can win and just have him ice it for us. We might try that. Also, if I didn't do quick counts, yes, turn that on, which is going to deplete the energy of Hunter Greene even faster, but that's okay. If we can get 4 innings out of him, maybe, I'm going to be happy. We're going for it all. We're going for it all. So, some people are going to want Skubal to get on the mound first. Ever heard of an opener? It's playoff baseball. It's playoff baseball. We're going for it all in this one. And depending on how Hunter Greene starts, we could just turn it over to a different reliever, right? And Skubal's going to be ready to go tomorrow anyway. So, let's start it off. Michael Harris, I remember being a massive pain. And he's already starting off ripping the ball very early on 103. But I don't know how you pitch to him. He's kind of on everything. He's honestly their best hitter. We get him to roll over. Jonathan India is there. And that is one away. Acuna hasn't really been much of a factor in this series. Vaughn Grissom clearly has not been. He hits second for them for some reason, hitting 160 in this postseason. And I love seeing him hit second. It's my favorite thing to see. Strikeout. Hunter Greene sets him down. And now we'll face Ronald Acuna. Matt Olson has been a big problem for us in this series. He's hit a couple of big home runs. Might want to be careful with him. But as crazy as it says, as it seems to say, I'm not really worried about Ronald Acuna. He's due. I get that. He definitely is due. But he hasn't done a whole lot. So we're going to keep attacking him. And that's another strikeout for Hunter Greene. Great first inning. And we'll come up to hit. Everyone in the chat, I'm live streaming on Twitch, twitch.tv/Bengal. Everyone questioned the Hunter Greene start. Sometimes you go with your best guy, okay? Stamina's at what, 75, 80%? Is he going to be able to go 9? No. Do we need him to go 9? Probably not. So, Hunter Greene gets the start. And we'll try to get him some run support and really work the count against Spencer Strider. 3-1 to Yandy Diaz. Pitch to hit. Diaz kind of rolls over to third base. If we can have every at-bat go 4 or 5 pitches, though, I think we're going to be in a pretty good spot. So we're just going to keep trying to work here. And not chase any bad pitches. That's going to be the problem. Have not played MLB The Show since the last time you saw a video get uploaded. So it could be difficult. And we'll just fight. If we can just fight off pitches, we're going to be in great position to win. Got to get Strider out of the game. And Tyler Stevenson might have other plans. He doesn't want to work the count. He wants extra bases, and he wants a run. Tyler Stevenson puts us on the board. 4-14 to left center. And we are up early on Atlanta's ace. Tyler Stevenson. He's been so good for us the entire year. And here he is coming up clutch. Solo shot, 1-0 Reds. Oh, you gotta love it. Chat's going wild. And Ellie De La Cruz has been a hero for us. Hit a go-ahead 3-run home run in Atlanta. He has 4 homers in this game. He's been an electric factory, an electric factory. Got jammed there on 99, trying to fight it off 1-2. Out number 2. But he'll make an impact in the game. We know it. He'll make an impact. And this is a great first inning. Strider already at 19 pitches. We'll have to see 20. 3-1 count. We don't have to swing here, but it's a good count to swing. But I'm not going to swing at that. Front door slider. 20 pitches. Here's number 21. Payoff pitch. And it is crushed. Tyler O'Neill. Another solo shot for the Reds, as the Tylers have given us 2 runs. He got a fastball straight down Broadway, and he didn't miss it. The Tylers are locked into the playoffs, and I've said this a million times down the stretch here. Tyler O'Neill, in the first half of the season, was an incredibly disappointing ad. We paid him a lot of money, close to $18 million per year over a 3-year deal. He didn't show up. However, second half and in the playoffs, he's been a different animal. Makes me kind of think in real life here. Trey Turner, awful with the Phillies. Signed a huge contract. Massive expectations. Did not live up to the billing in the first half of the MLB season in 2023. In real life now, in September, starting to get real hot as the Phillies push towards the playoffs. And he's definitely good, so we'll have to see what happens. And I'm too busy telling my story that we go down looking. Jake Fraley gets set down, but it's a good inning. 2 runs off Spencer Strider. He's been known to allow the long ball, okay? So he gave us a couple of pitches to hit, fastballs, and our guys didn't miss him, which is pretty sweet. 2-2 to Riley. Ooh, good take. I mean, energy's still in a fine spot. We'll try to go away. And Austin Riley sends this one away. Deep to right center. Renfroe is just going to look at it. Austin Riley has put the Braves on the board. Solo shot, as 3 solo shots have amounted to the 3 runs in this game. And they have power. We knew about that. Yeah, I mean 380, but it's Great American Small Park for a reason, as that clears by about 10 rows here, right center. 380, is home run distance, but I mean that was a no-doubter at 380, which is a little unusual that far away from the corners. Don't know how to get Matt Olson out. We've had some problems with him. And scround ball right back up the middle for a base hit. All right, we might have to get a mound visit going. Because, I mean, they're on it right now. Do we need to get anybody up and moving? I don't really feel comfortable about turning it over to Stroman, but Skubal maybe. And I talked about that was the strategy, and it is out of here. Ozzie Albies 2-run homer, and the mound visit did not work. Braves have taken the lead. All right. It's not great. It's not great. I mean, it's completely deflated the building. That one's a no-doubter. 418. It's a home run pretty much everywhere. Really on that fastball. We might have to get that pitch up, but seen that hit out before. Sean Murphy has homered in this series. Still going to trust Hunter Green. That's a big strikeout of Sean Murphy. He's going to bounce back. He's going to bounce back. It was a great first inning. A not-so-great second inning. Here's Brandon Marsh. A lot of game left. Our offense, I think, is going to hit. We're going to manage the game as we see fit. Get this pitch up. Three and two to Brandon Marsh. Strike three. Green got him. He's a strikeout merchant right now. It seems like it's going to be that on both sides with Strider and Green here. That ball's crushed. O'Neal tracking it down and gets to it. All right. Some damage was done. Riley homer. Olsen single led to an Ozzie Albies homer. And suddenly we're down to the game. But they've hit twice. We've only hit once. So, we're on track to go up here. 3-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. He'll take first base. I don't think he was a Red the last time I recorded Reds franchise. The Angels dropped him in real life, put him on waivers, Reds scooped him up, and Hunter Renfroe becomes reality. Here's Matt McClain, injured in real life, and not having a great postseason for us, has an opportunity to change all of that right now. Fastball ripped at short, Grissom to Albies, there's one, back on a first, double play, and that is not what you wanted to see. Got a pitch to hit. And, he hit it fairly hard. Turned on an inside fastball. Just, unfortunately, right to a defender. And, easy double play. Decent pitch to hit. Didn't get the result we wanted to. But Winker's going to hit this one back up the middle for a base knock. Love to see that. Going to put us in a position here where we can hopefully get some type of a rally going. You guys know who hits in this spot. It's Jonathan India. And Jonathan India is quite the ball player. He's been electric in this spot the entire year. And hopefully he can do something here. Have to see if that's going to be the case. Not letting me show pitch types here. Do I have to go team select? Here's a 3-1. Don't think I could have swung at that. Had to switch controllers. I was getting weird input delay. It seems like we're gonna have to hold this off here for a minute. Weird input delay on the mound when trying to make some of those pitches. And India chases a fastball up anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Not even chases, just swung right through it, to be honest. So a little bit unfortunate there. As we'll turn it back over to Hunter Green. And hopefully he does something for us. That would be nice. And we'll see what happens. And here we go. New controller, hopefully no issues. The Xbox Elite controller is just bad. I don't want to get shelled because of the controller. I'm just not going to do it. So, we've made the change. Hopefully it will be a worthwhile one. And we'll face the top of the order. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Yep. Backdoor slider strikes out Michael Harris. 5 Ks now for Hunter Green. With just 1 out here in the 3rd inning. Yeah, it's pretty nuts. Ooh, nearly strike 3. What a take from Grissom. And he hammers this one in the direction of Hunter Renfroe, who tracks it down for an out. You know what, if they hit the ball hard, eventually these are going to be hits, so we want to try and limit those. A couple of them have left the yard, obviously. Matt McClain make a play. Acuna doesn't hustle down the line. It's the fastest I've ever seen him run. All right, we're going to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Good inning. Good inning for us. If somebody's going to get timed out for 43,000 seconds, just ban them. Why not? Good pitch. Here's the 1-2 to Yandy Diaz. I tried to swing. I think it was way too early. Very early. It painted. Down and in slider in the front door. It's a tough pitch. It's a tough pitch. Here's the 2-2. Count even to Stevenson. Even Stevenson. Full now. 3-2. Fastball to hit. Stevenson doesn't miss it. towards the gap in right center. Harris in pursuit. Acuna will just watch as Stevenson gets to second base with the double. Runner in scoring position, just one out. Here we go. Elly De La Cruz, drive him in. I said in the first inning after the out, Ellie's moment would be coming. We know it's been coming. We know it. He's been amazing in these playoffs. Now you have a chance to get a big run in off Spencer Strider to tie things up, or even better for us. I'll also take a walk. He's slugging over 620 here in the playoffs. Get a hit, Ellie. Come on. Fastball to hit, driven deep to left field, way high, and it will be caught by the left fielder, Nick Solak, I believe. He gets it in fairly quickly. Decent contact from Ellie, just couldn't push it out enough. A little underneath that. And now Tyler O'Neill needs to drive in Tyler Stevenson. Fastball up. Come on, O'Neill. Do something for us. Big homer in the first. And he's out in front of the fastball. That'll be the third out of the inning, so the one-out double amounts to nothing. And Hunter Greene will retake the hill in the fourth. It's not a bad start so far. We're facing a prolific offense with Matt Olson, Austin Riley, Ronald Acuna, Michael Harris. They got some firepower. Sean Murphy. But we got to be better. And a base hit to Riley is not a good start to this fourth. Inauspicious, to say the least. Can we get a double play here? It's Matt Olson. I don't like that. Let's get another mound visit going. We might warm up Bruzdar, maybe? It's not a bad idea. Ooh, little wild, little wild. Let's get him to roll over on a changeup. 3-1. Well-located fastball on the outer part of the plate. Full count. Locate the changeup. Couldn't do it. Walks Olson first and second. Nobody out. For Ozzie Albies, who has homered in this game. It's a tough call. He's still confident. Sean Murphy up next, and then Brandon Marsh. I think we're going to leave him in. 2-2. Strikeout would be huge here. And that's what we get. Albies down looking. 6 Ks now for Greene as he tries to work out of trouble. Here's Sean Murphy, who struck it on a fastball earlier. Just gets a piece here at 101. Got to get that up and in. Ooh, good take. Good take. Here's a 2-2. Slider hit on the ground. Past the diving De La Cruz. Fraley fields in left. Here comes the runner to score. It's Riley. He is out at the plate. What a relay throw. Down goes Riley. Score locked at 3-2. Look at Jake Fraley, known for his bat, makes a play in the field and hoses Riley at the plate. What a throw, what a tag, really close play. But they will not be able to review it. That's huge. That's a huge out. Austin Riley having 68 speed kind of surprises me, by the way. That's like pretty well above average. But that is a huge out of the inning. And we are still at 3-2. I don't think Hunter Greene's going to come out for the next inning. Just basically on account of, you know, having to face the top of the order another time. I think I'm going to sit Skubal down, though. I really worry about Marcus Stroman. I really don't want to use him. So we might schedule to bring somebody in. And Rick Fraley drives one deep to right. Ray Fraley does it with the glove and then does it with the bat just moments later. 400 feet out to right, and we are tied. Rake Fraley, the clutchest player on the team, delivers in a massive way. 3-3. Oh, that's huge. It's been all fastballs so far. 3 fastballs, 3 solo shots. This one sent sky high to right, 103 off the bat, and about 15 rows up in a right. That's massive. That's massive. Rake Fraley saving runs, that's 1 in the field, and now scoring runs, accounting for 2 in this game. Unreal performance. Gotta show up, gotta show out, gotta win for him. New ball game. There's a fastball again. Ripped on the ground. Bobbled by Grissom. Renfroe runs it out. I mean, he smoked it. 101 off the bat. Error made by Grissom at short. Not known for his glove. And Renfroe with the good hustle to leg it out. Still nobody out in this inning. Fans going crazy in Cincinnati. We got to rally. We got to rally. Matt McLean, good piece, but looks like it's going foul down the right side of that field on the first base line. 1-2. We'll do it again. It's a good take. Well-located slider by Strider. Slider. Very good. But that fastball has not been tonight. We need to get that pitch. This is the two-seamer inside. And suddenly the count has run full. Not going to run on this pitch, though. And that is fouled off by Matt McLean. Very close to that first base line. Fought off down the line. Hit it fairly hard. Could have been big. Would have been a double. Probably would have been second and third with nobody out. And that is a slider. Sets up inside. Works back into the strike zone. We were sitting heat, obviously. And on legend difficulty, you got to get that bat head out early. That is a tough strikeout by Matt McLean. Way too early on a beautifully located slider in the front door. And we'll need Jesse Winker to do something. He's going back to that slider a lot right now. Going to the slider a whole lot. Clearly sitting on the heater, and he's starting to figure us out a bit. More off speed, and that's another strikeout. Winker goes down, and suddenly we got Hunter Renfroe to reach. Nobody out. He's still at first base with 2 down. Even well-located sliders, just like tough to hit, tough to make that swing decision when it's on the inside part of the plate, and not really located in a spot where we can do much damage when it's away. Challenges India with the fastball, just fouled away. Count is 3-2. We'll run on this one. There goes Renfroe, and that is hit right back up the middle for a base knock. Renfroe pushing for 3. Here's a throw from Harris, up the line, and Renfroe is safe. Aggressive base running decision, but of course when you're running on the pitch, you got to get first and third there. India smoked it though, pretty much hit the ball too hard, and Harris almost makes an incredible play to gun down the runner Renfroe, but unfortunately up the line towards left field, and that will be all for Spencer Strider. For what seems like the 8th time somehow this series, we will see Ian Anderson. I think this is his 4th appearance in this series. Yandy Diaz, runners in the corners. 2 down. Need a clutch hit. And it's that 12-6 curveball, yeah. We've seen that curveball from Anderson. It's been unhittable in the past. And there's that changeup. Ian Anderson is nasty in the game. Very, very tough to hit. 2-2 to Diaz. Inside. 3-2. 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Chopped up the line. Yandy moving and is out at first. Yandy Diaz trying to get up the line fast enough. Just couldn't do it. Oh, man. That is tough. Good timing. Yandy just on top of it clearly. And we will be making that pitching change. It's Lucas Sims. Sub-2 ERA in just 4 2/3 inning in this postseason. And in those innings, he's been maybe our best reliever. Need some outs from him here. This one sent deep to right. Renfroe going back just before the track makes the play. Yeah, Yandy's been grounding out for us a lot. He really is just a guy that smashes lefties. Kind of been hoping for more against right-handers. I'm not sure if we can lead him off against righties anymore. That might be Ellie De La Cruz's new job. What a take from Harris. I mean, how do you take that? Here's the 3-2. Good pitch. Harris gets a piece. I mean, this guy's unbelievable. I need to see his ratings. He's got 99 clutch, 94 contact right. His vision and discipline are not great. Yet, he is an absolute pest. He doesn't get out. Fastball up. Hit deep toward right field. Get out of play. And he's early on it. How about a slider? Well located and swung through by Harris. Big strikeout. Lucas Sims coming in, getting the job done. Only at 13 pitches. He could potentially come in for another inning, depending on how quick this at-bat goes. 2-1. Swung through. It is 2-2. Here's a slurve. Ooh, Grissom maybe offers. They're going to say he held up. Do we go back to that? Go back to the off-speed. Here's a slider. Ooh, front door. And Grissom can't get the bat off the shoulder. I've been there. I know how it feels. It's happened. Strike 3. Sims sends him back to the dugout. And we remain locked at 3. Could this be another 17-inning game? I hope not. Let's get some runs. Stevenson on cycle watch. Got the double and the homer. If he manages to triple here, I would be blown away. I would be blown away. Although, this one destined deep to right center. Harris going back at the wall. Makes the catch. I hate Michael Harris in this game, dude. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. Look at that range. I mean, that is surely at least a double. Takes it away. That's a pitch to hit, too. Fastball down the middle. We finally didn't get a 12-6 or a changeup from Ian Anderson. Stevenson rips it. Just could not get it to fall or get out. 3-1 to Ellie, though. Ellie getting on base is a problem for opposing teams. That's what we have to look to do here. And that is a fastball low. Ellie reaches. Just one out. O'Neill has homered in this game, but I think you know what probably happens next. There goes Ellie. Taken off and in there. Stealing second base comfortably. We knew it was going to happen there. Ellie just way too fast. Gets a decent jump as well. And you simply had no play. Absolutely no play. Ellie emotes in the chat. Here's the 2-1. Ellie not moving on the pitch. And it's strike 2. Okay. Count even now at 2-2. Ellie takes off for third. O'Neill trying to protect him, and that's going to be a strike him out, throw him out, double play on what was definitely ball 3. We were trying to hit and run on the play, and clearly, pitch is almost going to hit you. You couldn't get a piece. Hit and run, I mean, that's fun. I like it, but you're expecting a way better pitch in that spot, and it just was not. My bullpen is gassed. That's the problem of why you can't, like, necessarily save Tarek Skubal. Is, I mean, we had a 17-inning game, last game. As Acuna goes down, fastball up, got him. Like, how many guys can you really go to? No one's really going to be full stamina. We burnt the entire bullpen and Hunter Green, but it's back-to-back Ks for Lucas Sims. He is dominating. That now is 3 in a row if you go back to Harris in the previous inning. Can he get out Matt Olson? Nope. This one deep to right. No doubt about it. It's a mistake pitch is what it was. It is a slider or slurve or sweeper that was just put on a tee right down the middle, and Olson continues to haunt us in this series. Oh, man. 4-3 Atlanta. I mean, you just can't make a mistake to this guy. He might hit close to 60 home runs in real life in 2023, and I can assure you he's doing pretty much that in the game as well. That's at least now 3 homers against us in this series. It's not even a particularly awful pitch. It's just right here when that needs to be off the plate. And Sims is probably approaching his limit. At 31 pitches, although doesn't really seem particularly tired. Strike 2 to Albies. See, this is where you wish you had a changeup or something. Slider. Albies just on top of it. That ball just stayed right on the ground. And he's just getting just enough of these pitches to foul him off. I think he's waiting for that fastball. We're going to give it to him, but elevated. Albies ready for it. Deep to right field. Renfroe going back. Trying to rob it. At the track. Off the top of the wall. And gone. It's a 2-home run game for Ozzie Albies. And Lucas Sims has to go. Oh, man. That's tough. Tried to elevate a fastball. Albies, I mean, it's a great at-bat. Fouling off the off-speed pitches just to get that heater up. And Renfroe couldn't bring it back. Oh, that was off the very top of the wall. We can't leave him out for another. It's going to be Magana. We're down by 2. We might warm up Marcus Stroman. Don't want to burn the entire bullpen. We might leave Bruzdar, depending on how this goes. Magana with a clean inning could change things, because we're going to bring him out for the 7th. Here's the 1-2 to Murphy. Changeup. How do you take that? How do you take that? But you won't take is this 12-6 curveball. Ooh, not even located well, and he went around anyway. That curveball has such incredible break. Murphy, I guess, expected it to work back towards the plate. Never happened. He strikes out, and everything but his mouth is frozen. Literally. I mean, I don't know what's going on with that. Braves up 5-3. A lot of game left. 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. We've been clutch the entire year. And we have guys like Jake Fraley on the team. He's hitting 600 against lefties, but not really even crushing righties. Jake Fraley's a menace, and that is a pitch to smash. Timed it up well. That's even 90 off the bat. Just a launch angle of 67 degrees. Popped right up into the air. We got hitters. We have one of the best offenses in baseball. It's time to prove it. We're not going to let Ian Anderson shut us down again. It's happened before. He's got plenty of confidence, but everyone has confidence till you get hit in the mouth. And that's what we're going to try to do. Solo shot changes the game. Gets us within 1. Maybe hurts Ian Anderson's confidence. Renfroe holds up 3-2. Matt McClain is up, but next. I don't know what we can even expect out of him. It's just one of the most well-located fastballs I've ever seen. Up and away on the black. Can't stay on it. All right. Matt McClain, you got 2 outs. Expectations are low. If you can start a rally, that'd be sweet. If not, expectations were low. Grissom has to make a play going to his right in the hole. McClain legs it out. Sometimes it's not about how hard you hit the ball. It's just where you hit the ball. And Grissom is that weak link. He made a nice play on Yandy Diaz, but Yandy Diaz doesn't run well. McLean runs well. Not even close at first base. And Jesse Winker has incredible power. A tie game is just one swing away. You can get it out to right. 2-1. This is your pitch. Pitch to hit. And he's worried about Matt McLean. A steal here could be interesting. But I want to think Jesse Winker can make something happen at the plate. And he will hit it right back up the middle. McLean going to go first to third. He's in there safely. And Jesse Winker with another hit. He's 2 for 3. I love it. Jesse Winker is an unbelievably talented 8-hitter. All right. First and third. 2 down for Jonathan India. Worst case scenario, we just, we clear the 9 spot, get back to the top of the order. Best case scenario, we're taking the lead. Maybe something in between happens. We'll have to see. That is a fastball up, and it is 3-1 on Jonathan India. Yandy Diaz waits on deck. He's not been great for us, especially not against righties. And that is hit right back up the middle. India gives us another. 5-4 now. RBI, base knock. 2 outs in the inning. Jonathan India comes up clutch. That's good, 2-out hitting. Staying on it, ripping it right back up the middle. And we're up to the top of our order. 3-2 to Yandy Diaz. He's going to stay out here. And that is ball 4. Diaz pops up. And we're going to the 7th. Panic swing. Panic swing. India puts us within 1, though. And, I think we're going to leave Magana out here. Bruzdar might be called upon. They've got 2 lefties in this spot, but Magana's got that changeup and a curveball, so I don't feel bad about him being out here, even righty versus lefty. Smoked by Brandon Marsh. First man is on. Okay. Could have been located better. 3-2. There's a curveball. India can't handle it at second. Everybody's safe. It's a DH playing second base. First 2 are on now. First and second, nobody out, and it's Michael Harris, who is uncharacteristically 0 for 3. Magana stays out there. Beautiful curveball. Harris swings out of his shoes. 1-2. This would be a sick double play. He just doesn't really chase. Now we had that first curveball. We'll go back to it. Ground ball at McLean. To India's 1. Back on to first. Double play. Harris runs extremely well, but it's a great return throw. It's a great turn. And suddenly we have 2 outs. The runner has moved to third base, so a single would obviously bring him in. But that was a huge double play. And do we leave Magana out there? I think we have to. Bruzdar is just known for giving up awful singles in this series. I'm not going to bring in Stroman. And that curveball's been his best pitch here. We're going to go back to it. Ground ball at Magana. Fields throws casually to first, and that is the inning. Great job by the youngster, Enrique Magana. And he's kept it close. Got out of a jam. That's huge. Absolutely huge. And they're going to bring on Nick Anderson. I want to say we got to him before. His ERA is just 3.38 in this postseason. Got Clay Holmes and Raisel Iglesias warming up. Not a lot of stamina on those guys. That's interesting. Do we bring in Bruzdar? Or do we leave Magana out there? I think we leave Magana out there. Here's a 3-1 to Stevenson. He's had a great game. Hit the ball hard all 3 times. Fastball at the top of the zone. Would have been strike 2. He fouls it off. And it count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Looking to get that leadoff runner on. Fastball at the knees. Freezes Stevenson. Strike 3. Looking to get that base runner on. And got a fastball right at the knees. Great pitch. And strike 3. How about a solo shot from Ellie? How about a solo shot? He's flown out a couple times and walked. And has popped out. Late on the fastball. At 93. Deceptively fast fastball at 93. Tough. Maybe O'Neill has some magic in him. We were looking for a base runner. Just maybe got a little overzealous there with Ellie. O'Neill, rope to third base. Riley dives, can't recover to make the play. Riley knocked it down. I mean, it was a frozen rope toward left field. Riley did really well to keep that in the infield. Tried to recover, made it close enough, but O'Neill legs it out. And they're actually going to pull him from the game. Nick Anderson faced, what, 2-3 hitters, the minimum? It got to be 3, right? Matzik now on to face the lefty Jake Fraley. And I'll tell you what. We've pinch hit for him before. And I believe it ended up working out. However, Jake Fraley's been hot against lefties in this postseason. We're going to leave him out there. With 2 outs, we're going to leave him out there. And they're worried about the speed of O'Neill anyway. See what he can do lefty-lefty. Attributes aren't great, but the heart is. Numbers are great. Rake Fraley, what do you got? Rolls over. It's a platoon advantage for a reason. And we are going to the 8th inning. It's a 1-run ball game. We expected runs to be scored in this one, and they have been. And now we just need to get some outs. Acuna's really struggled in this postseason series against us. And he's just up there playing a take. I think we have to keep going to Magana's curveball. It's fastball for strikes, curveball for swings. Haven't always been swings and misses. We get a lot of swings, and Acuna not biting. Will he get frozen on a fastball down? We're going to try it. Nope! Deep to left field. He was due. Magana has allowed a solo shot. Thought Acuna would be taking after taking back-to-back curveballs low. Thought we could freeze him on the fastball. And Acuna, we fell right into his trap. Just a solo shot. A bloop and a blast ties it, but obviously not what you want. Magana gritting his teeth, ready to throw it by him. Yeah, Acuna was way out in front. Hold it, homer. Let's get a mound visit. Riley, Olson, Albies. Do have Caleb Ferguson. We're going to sit Bruzdar down, get Ferguson up. And we'll see if we can get some outs. Nobody out in the inning. Not a good sign. Should be the first, though. McLean doesn't screw these up. He's not Vaughn Grissom over there at short. Just 6-4. It's a winnable game. It's just 7-4. It's going to be tough. Matt Olson homers. That's maybe why you'd bring in Caleb Ferguson in that spot. 2 home runs now surrendered by Magana, and this game is getting out of hand. Matt Olson, man, I mean, I've said it. You can't make mistakes to that guy, and you can't even throw good pitches to that guy. He hits everything. Tremendous power. And shows us there that, yeah, he's the best power hitter in baseball at the moment. 7-4 Braves. I'd like for Magana to just settle down, get some outs. I don't know how we're going to handle the bullpen in this one. I think it entirely depends on what happens in the bottom of the 8th inning. If we can get a couple runs, we're right in it. We're not giving up, right? If we get nothing, as Murphy strikes out again, it's probably Marcus Stroman. And we'll see if we can rally in the 9th. And hopefully Stroman limits these guys. Marcus Stroman, if you see in the series, went 9 complete innings of no hits, no walks, no errors. Perfect game. In the 10th inning, ghost runner on second base. Base hit up the middle. Perfect game over. No hitter over. Run comes around to score. He gets the loss. Pretty much. I don't know if you actually... No, you should get the loss there because you allowed the... But it's not... It doesn't hurt his ERA. I'm not really sure how that works, to be honest, with the ghost runner. Renfroe scorched into right. That's a base hit. All right, we have life here in the bottom of the 8th. But yeah, my point is, Marcus Stroman has been good at times. Has he been good in this postseason? No, he's been awful. He has been awful. But in this spot, you know, down by 3. The thing is, we've had no pitchers. And bad managerial decisions. We've had no pitchers. We had to play 17 innings last game. Right? We were very limited in our options. Skubal's going to be able to start the next game full stamina. If there is a next game. Hopefully there's not. I'd love to rally. But, yeah, you're just so limited with what you can do. Should we have started Skubal in this game? I thought, honestly, holding this Braves offense to 3 runs is not too bad. It's been the following runs. Lucas Sims with the homers. Enrique Magana with the homers. Although, we might have something cooking here in the 8th. Renfroe with a single. Winker now with a walk. And we have first and second for Jonathan India here with 1 out. Braves bringing out their closer, Raisel Iglesias. 0 postseason ERA. India with 2 hits and an RBI, looking to change that. This ball is hit deep to left center. Will it go? No. Harris catches it at the wall. He throws to third. Renfroe moves up just underneath it. And now it's first and third. 2 outs. And Yandy Diaz at the plate. Do we let Yandy hit? He's been ice cold. Spencer Steer on the bench. Hendrick on the bench. Matthew Nelson. We have Steer to play first base. We're going to bring in Austin Hendrick. He's got the highest clutch. He does have a big hit, I believe, in this postseason already. We need you here. Austin Hendrick against the righty. He's hitting 500. We need you now more than ever. 2-1 count. 3-1 to Hendrick. Iglesias just 1 pitch away from loading the bases here in the 8th. Challenge pitch. Hendrick gets a piece of it. Harris tracking it down. Makes the play to retire Hendrick. Inning over. He hit it well. Just couldn't get it to him. Couldn't get it to the ground. Couldn't get it by him. And we're going to bring on Encarnacion Strand to play first base. Yeah, would have been probably not the right move to bring on Spencer Steer, considering he has lower clutch. And clutch is the contact rating with runners in scoring position, plus we wouldn't have the platoon advantage, so probably not the right decision. But I could see why you guys would think that. Not very smart. We're on the lefty to face Marsh. We just have 2 lefties out of 3 here. Ferguson full energy. Strikes out Marsh looking. Cutter away. Good pitch. Well located. That's exactly why you bring on the lefty. We're capable of rallying. That's the thing. Capable of rallying. Almost did it in the 8th. Couldn't quite get it done, and couldn't quite is not going to... That's not going to get it done. Especially against a team like the Braves. Good pitch. No swing from Solak. And another strikeout for Ferguson. Thought that might have leaked over the middle. Got a little bit too much plate, but it got just inside enough for strikeout number 2 for Caleb Ferguson. Ooh, Harris, did he go? Nope. Did not go. 3-1. Strike 2 on the cutter away. We're going with the fastball. 3-2, 2 outs. Here's a pitch that hit, and he hits it off Ferguson, and Encarnacion Strand fields, but Harris reaches first. All right. Harris reaches. Here's Vaughn Grissom. We're going to bring on Marcus Stroman. Got an ERA near 17 in these playoffs, but an average of just .222 against right-handed batters. So this is not actually an awful matchup for us. Strosho. It's going to be a lot of foul balls, probably. Get that sinker in. Ground ball at Ellie. Fields throws. Out number 3. Last licks. 3 outs to work with. We need 3 runs. It's Stevenson, Ellie, and O'Neill. It's been a hot part of our lineup today. Need Ellie to come through, and we're going to face A.J. Minner. And I think we've got to him in this postseason. He's got an ERA over 8, averaging an average, or allowing an average of nearly 300 to right-handed batters. And guess what? We have 3 of those if we can get some hits here. Ellie, of course, switch hitter. But if we can get some hits, we can get to some more righties as well. So that would be nice. That would be nice. 2-1 for Stevenson. Do something, please. This ball low. Close pitch that struck him out earlier. Here is the 3-1. Make Minter work. Circle change in for a strike. Stevenson hitting .393 in this postseason. Looking to go over 400 with a knock here. Fastball hit on the ground at Grissom. And it can't be fielded by Olsen. Grissom threw it in the dirt. Easy scoop for Olsen. Maybe got him on the short hop. And it's an E6. Grissom on the throwing error. Good enough hustle from our catcher, Stevenson. Grissom just too nonchalant. Olsen tried to scoop it. Couldn't do it. Ellie's 0 for 3, but this would be a great spot for your first hit. Does have a walk. It's a great pitch. 1-2 to Ellie. We need base runners. We need base runners. Ellie strikes out. It's a great changeup. First out of the inning. O'Neill with a couple of hits, including a home run. We'd love one here. We'd love one here. That ball is scorched at the third baseman. Riley knocks it down again, and again cannot throw out Tyler O'Neill. Deja vu. Scorch at third base, but again, Austin Riley could not throw out Tyler O'Neill. Deja vu? Good hustle from O'Neill. And we have the tying run at the plate. It's Jake Fraley. Here's the 1-1. Here's ball 2. And we're going to go to Spencer Steer. Or do we? With a runner on. He's too clutch. Ray Fraley going to stay out here. Got out versus the lefty earlier. Might attack him with cutters away. That's a fastball. Hit on the ground at second. There's one. On to first, double play, game over, Braves win. Yeah, I should have pinch hit for him there. Chat hates when I take out Jake Fraley. I just got to make the executive decision there and go to the right-hander. That's stupid for me. Bad decision, and it's happened twice now. Fraley has made outs versus lefties in critical spots. That has maybe led us to losing the game. Who's to say if they would have had hits, obviously, in those pinch hit spots anyway. But we both have 12 hits. Braves win via the long ball. And we will go to an all-deciding Game 7. Winner to the World Series. Loser going home sad. Olsen with a 2-home-run game. Albies with a 2-home-run game. They just beat us on the long ball. They had 6 home runs for 7 runs. Hate to see that. Now, what is good about this Game 7 is we have Skubal going against Fried. We have full energy as well as a bullpen. We have a bullpen in this one. We're going to go to the alternates. This decides the series. Tarek Skubal. Show us what you can do. Yandy going to stay leading off because we're facing a lefty. Steer going to move into the lineup. McLean, Fraley moving down. Still have India in that spot. Encarnacion Strand I could see playing at some point. Winker on the bench. Here we go. Game 7. Braves, Reds. Winner to the World Series. Loser going home sad. Here we go. We got to get to Max Fried early. That's for sure. And we need Skubal to shove. We don't have the wealth of pitching behind him that I would like. So we need a big start. This is gonna be a heck of a game. We'll see. We will see. Need Skubal. Again, thank you to everyone here in the chat. I have over 500. Apologies for missing some subs. We're just locked into the game right now, but no, I appreciate you. And I'll appreciate a great start from Skubal as we try to punch our ticket to the World Series. And in order to do that, we have to control this guy, Michael Harris. He's been a pest. We can't make mistakes to these hitters. Cannot do it. They are way too good. Harris, Olsen, Riley, Murphy, Acuna. We need stuff like that to happen. Harris check swing, goes down swinging. Might have even been a strike anyway. 3-2 to Grissom. Fouled off. And he does hit lefties really well. He's got a shove. Hit on the ground at Diaz. That is out number 2. Don't know what his fielding was there at third base. Looked pretty brutal. He does not have third base anymore. What is up with that? Steer doesn't have it. So Yandy only has first base and left field. So he and Spencer Steer are going to swap, who also doesn't have third base anymore. Steer now at third base. He's got to have it. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move Yandy to first. No, we're gonna move Yandy to DH. India to. What is happening? Did I just lose my DH to make Skubal our number 1 hitter? I'm not doing that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I mean, I guess we're doing that now. I wanted to move somebody to the DH spot. I wanted to move him into the field. Okay, well. That is unfortunate. So Yandi's out of the game now. I'm not doing this. I definitely did it. I did ignore it. If I dashboard, I'm gonna lose it because I didn't save. All right, we're screwed now. We're completely screwed. Scooble, his hitting attributes are not great. If I close the game, I don't have the last game 6 result. I can't simulate it to make myself lose. But also, like, Yandi plays third base, should have third base. Steer is a super utility, can play everything. None of them had third base for some reason. Whatever. I know some people are, oh, you deserve it. They have third base, yet they don't have third base in the game for some reason. Yandy literally starts at third base for the Rays. How many? He might have some DH first base too. He plays so much third base. He should have it. Steer is an infielder who only has first base outfield. That might have been a change we made, but you can't do it so they have every position for some reason. I don't remember infield, outfield being an option. So we'll just we'll load back. I know some people are going to be mad about that. I simply don't care. Be mad. Be mad. Be mad. Be mad. And we'll go back in and we'll somehow get the Braves to win if it didn't save. And then if not, we'll just deal. So I guess it did save. Oh, all right. That's nice. So let's go ahead and make a change here. Spencer Steer. Let me see here. Infield and left field. We'll just do that. And then that should fix our problem entirely. I really didn't think that was going to autosave. I really didn't. Good call. Back to the alternates. Quick counts. And we are in. Scooble with Yandy at DH. Or first. Steer in left, and then Fraley can DH. That's fine. No, India's got a DH. Okay. Steer at third base, Fraley in left. Bang! Now we're good to go. All right. Yeah, we'll keep it in the video. We'll keep it in the video. People can see the mistake was made that my two guys that can play infield couldn't play infield for some reason. And here we are. Back after it, and we get a penalty because we now don't have the 2 outs that we got. So we'll have to try and get those again. Renfroe, please. What a play by Hunter Renfroe and right. This is the Braves team we're going to face. We know it well. But this time, Anthony Rizzo is hitting 6th in the DH spot. Olsen has moved down to 7th. And then Murphy and Nick Solak round out the order. Insanity. Insanity in Atlanta. These are bizarre decisions. Ooh, you know what would be sick? I should timeout mods openly rooting against the Reds in chat. That'd be sick. Big strikeout for Scooble. Got to get one here for Acuna. Send J-Bus a message, Eagles. Get aggravation out of here for a while. I don't even know what he's been weird the entire night. Strike 3. Acuna goes down swinging. Skubal with another one. He's going to be our ace. Get Green out of here. Get Green out of here. All right. Yandy, please be good, dude. Please be good. I can't hit with Yandy Diaz, dude. I'm in my own head. I'm in my own head. Oh, all right, 3-2. Just, even if he walks, that'd be an upgrade. Please. Yandy walks. Leadoff runner is on. Although he offers no speed. If we can get to Fried early, that'd be sick. But also, I thought we got to Strider early, and then our pitching didn't cut the mustard. That is another walk. Fried cannot find the zone. Back-to-back walks to start this one. We have runners on first and second with nobody out. We got to take advantage of this. Ooh. Fastball straight down. Fouled off by O'Neill. Please, Tyler. Please, 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 please. These are extremely well-located fastballs. O'Neill just getting a piece. And we'll continue to foul him off. Just cannot put this fastball in play. 2-2 again. Got the hanger, and he just swings and misses. I think got a piece of that. Got a little foul tip in there. That goes straight back into the glove. Strike 3. Did tip it. Gotta be kidding me. I mean, it's a curveball you gotta hit. No way around it. Good at bat, I guess, to force that many pitches, but not the result we wanted. Although Fried is at 22 first inning pitches. And there is ball 3. Ellie on deck. Doesn't hit lefties quite as well as he does righties. And that is ball 4 to Hunter Renfroe. Fried with 3 walks in the inning. Still just 1 away. He is struggling. But Ellie De La Cruz is kind of like your struggle buster. This is sometimes a guaranteed strikeout. Ellie's OPS here is 1,000 in the postseason, or thereabout. Here's the 3-1. Pitch the hit and driven deep to left field. Ellie De La Cruz, grand slam in the first. 4-0 Reds. 4-4 gives us 4. 5th home run of the postseason for Ellie. He got a fastball down the middle, and he did not miss it. Ellie De La Cruz has given us the lead in the grandest of ways. 3 walks for Max Fried. Loaded the bases for Ellie, and Ellie cleared the bases with 1 swing. Stay hot, kid. Ellie De La Cruz could put us cruising to the World Series. And that's going to be a base hit for Spencer Steer. Down the third baseline, skipping over the bag. Fielded to left by Solak. He gets it in. But it's a double for Spencer Steer. Should have probably given him a chance last game against a lefty. Had a couple chances to do so. And he says, you know what? I'll face a lefty here. And I'll show you why I should be facing lefties every time. It's a double. As Fried is at 35 first inning pitches. Will be at least 36, probably over 40. Still only 1 out in the inning. There's a 1-2 to McLean. That is ball 2. Great curveball, but Matt McLean not going to swing at that. See if he goes fastball to follow it up. Went with the changeup. McLean gets a piece. As long as we keep battling, I mean, Fried might be at 50 first inning pitches, depending on how this goes. Fried might not even see a second inning. the way this is going so far. That energy's got to go down more than it is. He strikes out Matt McLean. Got a little swing happy. And you just can't really throw 42 first inning pitches and still have your arm. He's got to be dead right now. But he gets Fraley pop out. But that is not the best first inning for him. He allows 4, all via the Elly De La Cruz grand slam. Yeah, and grand it was, no doubter for Elly, as he tries to push us into the World Series. I mean, it's an unbelievable start to the game. Unbelievable. We need Skubal to shove. Stay sharp. And this ball's hit well to center field. O'Neill going back, tracks it down. Hit well off the bat, 100 miles per hour by Austin Riley, but we are there. And might look to avoid that four-seam fastball a bit as Yandy Diaz shows off the range at first base, retires Ozzie Albies. And we'll go lefty-lefty to face Anthony Rizzo. Rizzo gets a piece, shoots it to left field. Might have been jammed, but goes the other way for a base knock. First runner allowed here by Tarek Skubal. And that's a problem when this guy's up next. It's a big problem. Here's Matt Olson. 2-1, swings out of his shoes on a slider. We might go back to it 2-2. It's a great take. Here's the 3-2. Payoff pitch, runner goes. Olson fouls it off. And we'll do it again. 3-2, 2 outs. Rizzo takes off. He'll do it again. Olson punches that one down into the ground. Once again, Rizzo takes off, and Matt Olson takes first base. Skubal bounced it. Now we are getting into a bit of trouble. Runners on first and second with 2 guys down in the inning. Excuse me? Excuse me? Ball 2 to Sean Murphy. Hit on the ground at Skubal. Great stop. Throws on to Yandy Diaz. Inning over. Skubal out of trouble. He's pitched well. I mean, Rizzo shouldn't even have had a hit. He got completely jammed. And we'll see if Max Fried can bounce back for Atlanta. I'd like a similar inning. That would be sweet. But he might be able to find the strike zone now. Hopefully not. Jonathan India back up the middle. Grissom makes a diving attempt. Didn't really even come close to hitting his glove. He's bad. Jonathan India gives us a leadoff runner as Yandy Diaz comes to the plate. And he strikes out. Continuing to struggle in this postseason. But Stevenson has not. Hit hard to right field, but right at Acuna for out number 2. Maybe Tyler O'Neill has something. Fried approaching 60 pitches, but has obviously had a great bounce back second. And I was looking at the count to find out that it was 2-2, and then we took strike 3. Quick counts for you. That's tough. Yeah, Fried bounced back in a big way. That's a free strikeout, though. I don't love that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2 to Solak. And he hits this pretty well towards right center. Can O'Neill hold it to just a single? Solak going for second. In there easily. In there easily. And here's Michael Harris. Not what we want to see. Top of the order. He's crushed us, but it is much worse against lefties. He goes down swinging. Tarek Skubal. Nice pitch. Good way to bounce back after the double. Well-located curveball for strike 2. Here's a changeup hit on the ground at Steer. Throwing on a first, makes the play. It is 2-2. And we'll see if we can get out Ronald Acuna. Hung a changeup. McLean handles it and throws on to first. Half inning over, and we'll come back up to hit. Of course, we use timing-based hitting in Reds franchise, not make it too difficult. There have been moments where we've gone to zone hitting, and you guys saw just how easy it is for me even on Legend. Legend versus CPU is not Legend in Diamond Dynasty, for example. It's like way slower and easier to hit. So this makes it more dependent on player attributes. It makes it so the games are close. As Ellie will come up off the grand slam for the first time. And he has 4 home runs and 12 RBIs in his last 7 games. I'd love another one here. Fastball up. We were late for sure. No, early actually. Never mind. 2-2 to Ellie. Fried staying away from the heart of the zone now. Full count to De La Cruz. We'll see if he even gets a strike. Yep, went right back to that fastball. However, he got it up enough that Ellie couldn't pull it out. Went back to the fastball. Diving stop by Olsen. Ellie trying to leg it out. And he is out at first base. What a recovery by Matt Olsen. Ellie runs obviously very well. But, I mean, he ripped it. Fried got over the bag quickly, and Ellie indeed out at first base. I mean, this is an incredible bounce back by Max Fried. He's still at 73 pitches, but, I mean, he could have been out of the game right now. We obviously have not been able to capitalize here after that first inning of magic. Yeah, I think in real life, Ellie does beat that out. Ooh, Steer crushing this one. 109 off the bat, on a line, and foul. 2-2. Fouled off by Steer. Some of these, especially with the variable umpires, you do have to swing out of the zone a little bit because they will strike you out. That went off the plate enough that we don't chase it. 3-2. Been a lot of fastballs here, but you got to worry about that changeup and especially that curveball. Goes back to the sinker, actually, excuse me. 3-2. 8 pitches this AB. Really getting Fried's pitch count up. And Steer actually gives us a ride to right field. Easy play for Acuna. He tracks it down for the 3rd out. I think we probably see Max Fried for the 4th. I don't think he gets out of the 4th inning, to be honest. It's obviously possible, but I don't think he does. We have a 4-run lead. We got to attack hitters. But we don't want to allow home runs, obviously. That's how they get back in the game. Don't want to allow base runners because that leads to home runs, and that's how they get back in the game. So I think we just have to continue doing what we're doing. Scooble's pitched well. Only a couple base runners even allowed. But they've made hard contact at times. Here's a 3-2 to Albies. He's a much better hitter from this right side of the plate. He makes contact towards Matt McLean, who fields throws on to first for out number 2. Rizzo got jammed earlier. Managed to shoot it into left for a jammed base hit. Out ahead of that slider. We might go back to that. 1-2, try to strike him out. And he hits it, this time made way better contact. Rips it on the ground, right to left again. Rizzo 2 for 2 against the lefty. This is tough. Matt Olsen again. He's ready for that sinker. This is what happened last time. Runner on first. Matt Olsen ended up reaching after a battle. It's game 7. We can't afford to make mistakes. Runner takes off. Olsen again fighting. Fouls it off. It might just be sliders away for the rest of the AB. Ground ball. Scooble fields. Flips to first. Out of the inning. Or that top half of the inning, should I say. And we'll see if we can knock Fried out of the game if he even comes out. It's McLean, Fraley, and India. So one lefty. But he's probably going to come close to 100 pitches in this inning if things even go moderately well for us. Just have to stay patient. and wait for our pitch. We've helped him out a little bit in this game at times. We've helped him out. If he's going to locate well like that, like, congratulations. You deserve to get us out. But we don't want to help him. 2-2. Fouled off by McLean. This is what we want. If we can get to that bullpen, and they have nobody up, but look who they have with energy. And they could bring in a starter, but they won't. It's going to be Nick Anderson again, Tyler Matzik again, Colin McHugh, or Joe Jimenez. Maybe Iglesias. We might see Holmes. I doubt it. Minner, Strider, obviously done. They don't have a ton of good options. So they're trying to get as much length as they can from Max Fried. We got to take that away. And that is a good piece of hitting by Matt McLean to foul that off. Great 2-2 pitch. Here's the 87th pitch of the game. Swung through by McLean. 92 up in the zone for the 5th strikeout. And that is good timing, and he just swings and misses because it was a beautifully located pitch. Fraley's jammed. This will be easy for Michael Harris, and I don't know if we're going to knock Fried out of the game, actually. Didn't really get a base runner like I was counting on. But that could change. 2-out rally. Got Jonathan India. And then Yandy Diaz quickly becoming a fan unfavorite in the chat. And India will fly out to center. Fried bouncing back in a big way. But Braves still in a hole. Down 4-0. We just need to keep rocking. Keep doing what we're doing. I'd love a strikeout on Sean Murphy. That'd be sweet.
Nope.
It's a great take. It's a great take. And strike 3. Murphy goes down. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate you. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm actually excited to get back to Michael Harris. I feel like we've dominated him here in this game. And I like that. I like the lefty-lefty matchup. McLean! Oh, look at that range. Diaz can't get the scoop, though. Errant throw by McLean. I wonder if they ruled that a hit or not. I don't know if they did. How about a double play, though? Ooh, I don't want to see Michael Harris. I actually lied. I actually lied about that. Or did I? Ground ball at Diaz. To second one. De La Cruz with a cannon. Fires and gets Harris. Double play. Great way to end the half of the inning. Scooble's pitching well. Has allowed some base runners, but no real damage so far, obviously. 0 runs for the Braves. Fried at 97 pitches. This is surely going to be his last inning. He has an incredible amount of confidence right now for someone that allowed a grand slam in the first inning. I will say that. He's bounced back, though. He's been incredible. But starting to lose the zone a bit. And McHugh and Anderson are up for the Braves. He might be on a batter-to-batter basis. This is pitch number 100 for Fried. 3-2 to Yandy Diaz. Ball 4, he walks again. That's why he's hitting leadoff. Get on base. And Fried's day is done. They turn to the right-hander. Colin McHugh. We've seen him before. We've seen everybody at this point. And now we got to see him out of the game. He's got a couple hits. Stevenson starts us out with the one off Colin McHugh. First and second now with nobody out. Out ahead of it. Yanks it to left field. We'll take a base knock. Could get a bit of a rally going here. Ooh, swing and a miss for O'Neal. Sat back on the slider. Good timing. He just whiffs at the bottom of the zone. Here's a 2-2. Same pitch. O'Neal this time out in front. Fouls it off. Interesting how that works. And strikes him out. White Castle special. Slider after slider after slider. It's interesting that very early fouls it off, but Good swings through it very early on that one. So I'm not saying that's strikeout, but interesting how this game works. Fly ball to left field. Solak is there, 2 away. Who's hitting fifth? Is it Ellie? This is who we want. Against a right-hander, no less. Let's see what he gets. Ooh, it's that cutter. 2-1. Come on, Ellie. Show us what you got. Runners in scoring position. I actually don't know what his clutch is, but he's hit a grand slam in this game. Just 57 clutch. Here's the 3-1. How about make a mistake down the middle? Oh, just up. And just fouled back. Just missed by Ellie De La Cruz. Count runs full. 3-2. 2 outs. Bottom 5. Runners on first and second. And Ellie will walk. Never even thought about that one. Bases loaded for Steer. Has doubled in this game. And now is in a critical situation. Can we get Grand Slam number 2? That is not a swing, dude. I didn't even mean to press the button. No. Steer, fly ball to right. Acuna is there. And that is out number 3. We are still held to just 4 runs after the first inning grand slam. That's tough. But Scooble's still dealing. Bruzdar and Alexis Diaz. We're going to get them moving a little bit. I'd love for Scooble to get us through the order another time, though. So I'm counting that as 2 through 9, and that would be it, probably. So let's see what happens. Another ground ball. He's been a ground ball machine with this this sinker and slider combination. 2 very quick outs, although Scooble is at 99 pitches. Here's number 100. So I don't know how long the leash should be. But we have a bit of a layover, of course, going to the World Series. Bit of a wait. So we can extend him a little bit. He's pitching well. Tell me that's strike 3. No. Riley apparently held up. Show him the curveball. How about that? Strike 3. There it is. Now we went around. And Scooble threw another. Pitching a shutout. As the Braves turn to the devastating Joe Jimenez. This is where we rally. This is where it happens. Yeah, this guy's tough. Come on, Matt. Matt McClain, frozen rope to right. 101 off the bat, right at Ronald Acuna. McClain finally hitting it hard, but right to the right fielder. Damn, smoked that. .98 from Jimenez. We were early on it with Rake Fraley. Straighten it out. Back down to 96. Here's a 2-2 to Rake. Ground ball at second base. We are hitting Jimenez hard. That was a really good pitch. Change up just below the zone. 96 off the bat, just right at second base. Hitting him hard. Just not finding the holes right now. Yeah, why isn't the crowd hyped up here? Is it just the 6th inning? That's not a swing. Okay. Not a swing. 2-2 to India. It's really annoying. Should be ball 4 in my opinion. Full count. 3-2. 2 outs. And India, good timing, on top, on the ground, out number 3. Jimenez with a clean inning, despite not looking very good. And we'll see if Skubal can get us through the 7th. He is at 105 pitches, so the leash is short. I just want to have Bruzdar for the 8th, and then Alexis Diaz for the 9th. Even in a non-save situation. This is obviously, you're going to use who you got. Albies foul ball. I don't know if Skubal can get these outs anymore. He's fading here at 109 pitches now. And that is hit at Hunter Renfroe. Holds Albies to a single, but that might have been his last pitch. No, it's a lefty. But Rizzo has 2 hits off of him. 43 contact against lefties. We're going to Bruzdar Gratterall. I need a lot. I need a lot. He's known for giving up awful hits because he's too nasty. I don't want to get unlucky here. Just do your job. Ground ball. 89 off the bat. Finds a hole for a hit. Bruzdar. Now we have to face Matt Olson. Get the cutter in. Olson ready for it. He continues to be very frustrating to pitch to. How about a slider? Off the plate. Jammed him. Fly ball at O'Neill. He gets it back in. No tag from Albies. That's a big out. It's a big out. How about a double play? Or a strikeout! The gut punch from the umpire sends Murphy back to the dugout, and that is a massive second out. Great pitch from Bruzdar. And here comes Nick Solak. Fly ball deep to left center field. Fraley in pursuit. Makes the play short of the track. Out number 3. On to the bottom of the 7th. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Nick Anderson on to replace Jimenez. And that's going to be all for Yandy Diaz. I just don't really like him facing a right-hander. So we're going to give Christian Encarnacion Strand a shot. Inject a little bit of power into this offense, make it 5-0. That's kind of what you want to do at this point. We have a lead. Obviously, a rally would be nice, but a home run would be very, very nice. And I think CESS gives us a better chance of doing so. Although he might walk anyway. 3-1. Anderson on a steady diet of fastballs so far. And there's another one, and this one's hit deep to right center field, but higher than it is far. And Harris records it for out number 1. I mean, it's just a good pitch. It's a good pitch. Good timing, let it fly. Just didn't get what we wanted. Get out of play. Get out. Get out. Strike 2 to Tyler Stevenson. And ball 2 to Tyler Stevenson. Okay, how about this? How about a fastball down the middle and Stevenson makes it 5-0? I would take that. It's been only curveballs in this at bat. And there's another one. Got enough of the plate, though. Stevenson shoots it to right for a base hit. Let's go, Tyler. That's big. And here's another Tyler. Following him up, it's Tyler O'Neill. Will it be an all curveball at bat or an all fastball at bat? It looks like it's going to be an all fastball at bat. That's what we're going to bet on here, is that he's not going to mix it up. Give us a fastball. Nope, he does mix it up. There's the curveball, but it's way away. Ball number 3. Pitch down the middle, hit deep to left. If it's fair, it's gone. It is gone. Tyler O'Neill, 2-run shot, as the Tylers come up clutch again. Single for Stevenson. 2-run bomb for Tyler O'Neill. 420 feet. Blazed on fire to left field. Nearly 110 off the bat. 6-0 Reds. Got a pitch to hit. Didn't miss it. Kept it fair. That was the only question. If it was fair, it was going to be a homer. And that is the insurance we were looking for. We have blown the game wide open here. 6-0. Come on, Renfroe. I'll take a foul ball. If we can get another base runner here with 1 out, we're still in good shape. I like our chances of getting him in with Ellie De La Cruz coming up. And that is smoked. Ripped to left field by Hunter Renfroe. 114 off the bat, and Anderson is getting shelled. Is this a World Series? A Braves-Reds World Series would be interesting. 2 NL teams. I'm not sure that's been done before. They're going to bring on the lefty for Tyler Matzik. Come on, Ellie. How about another homer? Nope. It's a tough fastball. Good timing. Late timing. 3-2 to Ellie. Hit right at Ozzy Albies. Ellie lines out. It's a curveball up and in on the black. Sometimes you just tip your cap and say, all right, you made a good pitch. Spencer Steer against the lefty, though, is a matchup I like quite a bit. Sends it to right field. Acuna, too much range. Tracks it down for out number 3. That is the end of the 7th. But the damage was done. Tyler O'Neill with a 2-run home run. Willing that ball to stay fair, and it does. And we're going to leave Bruzdar out there. And, I mean, you just got to attack Michael Harris. If he gets a hit, so be it. We have a 6-0 lead. Got to hold on. We've seen this Braves offense, so they can erupt for a bunch in a hurry. But we're going to try to limit that. There's another just trash hit. Runners on first and second now with nobody out. Bruzdar's going to have to pitch through this. I mean, there's no way around it. We're going to get Caleb Ferguson up at least, but he's got to get out of it. Ground ball, another base hit. It'll be a run scoring and first and second for the Braves. Bruzdar, please, dude. We need an out. We need an out. And we got one. Bruzdar strikes out Riley. That's a big first out. I know we have a 6-1 lead. It feels worse than that. It feels like we're holding on by a thread. Ground ball at McLean. Try to turn it. Got Acuna onto first. Not in time. We got one out, though. And here is Rizzo, who is 3 for 3. Take a strikeout, though. He was too late on that. How do you handle 101? You don't. You take it. It's a good call. Here's a 2-2. He takes it. There's a cutter. And Rizzo strikes out. That sends us to the bottom of the 8th. I'd like to get that run back. We'll have to try against Clay Holmes. It's 7, 8, 9 in the order. And Alexis Diaz on for the win. Obviously won't register the win, but hopefully should win us the ball game. We need 3 outs without allowing 5 runs. I hope that we can do that. But at the same time, why not try to get some insurance? Matt McLean is hitting less than 200 here in the postseason. But that can all change with a base hit. I'd also take a walk. Here's a 3-1. That ball sent deep to left field. Could this one get out of here? Nope. Caught at the wall. Matt McClain almost gave us that run back. Got to hit the weight room, Matt. That's tough. But, I mean, as much as it does, it also doesn't matter. We just need to get outs. I'd take an extra run. I would welcome it. I would like it. But we just need to get outs. That's the big focus right now. Obviously can't control that when we're hitting, but... we're fighting. I don't think stamina is going to be an issue here for Holmes. He's at 11 pitches, but... yeah, we'll see. That is ball 4. Sinker just low, puts Fraley on first base. I'm okay striking out looking on that too, because it's a sinker down in the zone. We're going to pound that into the ground anyway. If he even does hit it, that's just a pitch you take. Say, hey, Clay Holmes made a great pitch. That's fine. That's fine. But we walk anyway. It's low. And he's continuing to just miss on sinkers here, down and also away. There's one in, gets the strike zone. I mean, he's living on the black here. Here's a 3-2 to India. I'd love a walk. But India has other ideas. Smokes it to right center. Harris can't stay in front of this one. 1 run will score. India to second base. That's an RBI double to get that run back. 6-run lead, back on the board, and it's 7-1 Reds. Jonathan India got a pitch down the middle, smokes it to right center. And Harris, who gets to everything, can't get to that one. Great job from India. And they'll turn to Raisel Iglesias. But is it too little too late? We'll find out. Encarnacion Strand, sky high, fly ball to right. Acuna makes the catch, runner tags, and he gets to third easily. So a base hit makes this 8-1. It's Tyler Stevenson. He's been clutch all year. He's been clutch in this game. He's been clutch in this series. And not clutch in this at-bat. Grounds out to Albies. That's the end of the 8th. It's Diaz time. Not a save situation. Just trying to save our season and send us to the World Series. Both 8 hits for the Braves and the Reds. Obviously, the long ball, the Ellie De La Cruz grand slam is the true difference maker at the moment. And it's 7, 8, 9 in the order. But this is not any 7-hitter. This is Matt Olson. Here's a 2-2 from Diaz. Olson just stays alive. I think we just got to go to that slider. Olson, again, staying alive. He wants a fastball, and we're just not going to give in. We don't really want to walk him, though. But I'm not giving him a fastball. And he takes ball 4. They're great takes. They're great takes. Will Sean Murphy be able to do the same? Doesn't need to. Diaz hangs it. That's going to be at least a double. Olson will threaten to score here. O'Neal gets it in pretty quickly. Olson trying to come around the bases. Running on Ellie De La Cruz. Down 7-1. And he is out at the plate. Why are you running on Ellie De La Cruz down 7-1 in the bottom of the 9th inning? That is a bad mistake for Matt Olson on the bases. He's hurt us so much in this series, and he's now helped us. They might have had a rally cooking off Diaz, but hosed at the plate, and that could end up being the reason why they lose this game. Ellie trying to make another beautiful defensive play, keeps us in the infield, but everybody's safe. Diaz struggling a bit here to get this save. It was what it's going to turn into, is a save situation. Popped up, Michael Harris. Oh my goodness. I saw first and third, 1 out for Michael Harris against right-hander, and my heart dropped. Instead, he pops it out, and it's all down to Vaughn Grissom. He's made several defensive mistakes in this series. Can he save them with offensive production? Here's the 1-2, and he strikes out. The Reds are going to the World Series. Finally, we win Game 7 of the NLCS here in Cincinnati. And we are back in the World Series for the first time in I don't know how many years. Reds obviously established a dynasty with the Big Red Machine. Pete Rose, Johnny Bench, Tony Perez, Joe Morgan. Right? I've had some great players over the years. Frank Robinson. I mean, they've been on a downhill trend for some time. Have had some runs. The Joey Votto Reds were not the best, but he did win an MVP. Unfortunately, not on this World Series team. Did not make the team here in 2027? 2020 something? Either way, we finally managed to defeat the Braves. 7-1 here. The game was obviously a lot closer than it appeared. We even got out-hit. It all came down to that Ellie De La Cruz grand slam, as he was truly the X factor. But that is going to do it for this NLCS. And I'll see you for the World Series at some point. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Take it easy.